All right, welcome back to the channel. We're on the free-to-play account. Today's the birthday edition. Be going over two things. First of all, I did grab enough of the fragments here to get the fairy, the second one. So I think it's really worth grabbing that. We'll find out more. This one does healing for your champion, so it's not going to be really noticeable damage-wise. Areas that it's going to be impactful is obviously PvP, and areas such as the T home temple, obviously divine battle, any PvP. But anywhere where you're needing a little bit more healing, this fairy is going to definitely help. It's also going to boost your power in case you're wanting to get a little bit more power. The other area I thought would be helpful would be the Misty Lands, but looking at the battles here, I don't see a fairy. So maybe the coding is not showing it, or they just don't allow it in this fight. Don't see it at the bottom, don't see anywhere. So we can just quickly run a battle, and 167,000. It's much higher than I locked in, and I think I got 140,000 on average before. But if we look at the stats, I don't see anything with fairies. Not that the other ones show fairies, so that's a shame. It would be great to see that here. This might be more useful an area. If you hit the challenge again button, it gives up the rewards, and you keep your attempt. In case you were wondering. Obviously, other areas that's going to be helpful will be the Dragon Cave. So if you're trying to climb floors, I think I'm stuck because I need more damage, not more healing. But maybe I could swap my teams around to try and push up a little further. Because I think I just run out of, I need more damage for that last team. And basically anywhere that they're allowed is going to be helpful. So let's just jump over and grab the fairy and see if it shows anything cool. So obviously in here, I'm going to activate it. It does cost 250,000 guild coins. I can show you where to grab it. So that's 500,000 power. That's pretty big. If you're going to go for, the next upgrades, it's going to be 40. I wonder if it shows you. And I can look on. You can look at the guides online. I'm sure Shrimp's Guide, the website, will have something about the fairies and how much it requires to upgrade it. But also, once you do that, you're going to add them to the spring here and get some more power. So I guess we just save that here or not. Am I an idiot? Maybe I just click there. All right, there you go. Just make sure you click on it. Watch my struggles. Another 91,000, so about 600,000 power. Extra stats. And obviously upgrading this is going to get you some more grit and abilities. But let's run in and see if... I don't think it's going to make anything in the T-Home Temple any difference, but we can just challenge, watch the fairy. Maybe it swaps over. So I've actually never seen it in action. So let's quickly see. Obviously, they go in order. So if you need healing early, you swap the order around. And I can show you that in a second as well. So maybe I should have done that. So that we got the Porcelain Fairy, and then it swaps over to the second one. But we had killed them on that team. I think this is the team that I've been failing on, so we might be able to last until the second fairy here. So let's give it a second. And let me know in the comments if you already have the second fairy maxed out, or obviously have any extra knowledge about these fairies, which one you like better. So let's see if we can see some big heals when if this fairy does use her ability. So here we go. 18 million I saw. I should probably have slowed that down. So let's skip all here. We're not going to beat that second one. 18 million's not that big of a heal. I mean, it's about 20% of some of my health, so I have 100 million here. But for my main damage dealer, they're at 144, so it's not that impactful. It is healing, right? So we'll take it. But in the fairy spring here, you can just swap over the move order just by doing that, and it'll adjust who moves first. So if you're wanting the heals right away, then that's definitely more useful. I think it might in general for PvP be better, because I feel like the damage this fairy does is not going to really be too impactful. Whereas the heals might make it so you're not triggering your freeze or your excuse me, what is her name? your Ghost Lord proc, anything to prevent her from triggering this would be helpful as well, because once she triggers her ability to prevent your death, you're just going to die in 3 turns. So happy to grab that. I'm going to do a lot more testing with that and give you my ultimate conclusion. But the other thing I want to talk about is I do have enough to upgrade my runestone here. So if we go in here, I was talking about my other video. So this primeval one, I finally got enough of the other materials, so I just need to grab these, and we're going to be able to get the, looks like 10% more attack boost and 5% speed. So let's quickly check the stats here. So we're at 8.4 million and 255 speed. Do need to grab the other 30 from the shop real quick. And while we're in the shop, this is where you would grab the fan fairy shards. It takes 3 weeks, and I think it's worth it. But we're going to grab the flywheel, divine stone. We need 30 more of these. And I'm doing this because I want that speed, so that's the main reason. Speed is king in PvP, at least in my brackets. If I don't go first, I basically lose. And if I go first, sometimes I still lose. So do have a better chance of winning if I go first. So once again, 8.4 million attack, 255 speed. So hopefully we see those go up. It might only work in battle, but if it's just raw stats, we'll see it here. So we'll hit that miracles and upgrade. And there we go. Heroes get 20% attack boost and 5% speed. And it shows us getting another 12,000 attack. And what is that? 360,000 health. Not bad. We'll take it. And let's see if those stats were raw. So yeah, 261 speed. The attack is only up, what is that, 50k? I mean, 50k is still a lot, right? So I'm not sure what that, it must be off the base multiplier for that 10% more attack, because obviously 10% of 8 million would be ridiculous. So definitely going to add more damage and give me a little bit more competitive edge. It's really hard to compete with anyone that has a 12-star Fiona, because then they can up the divinity to where you get the extra 10 speed for each divinity. So my Nua, she had, I think she was divinity plus 8, where you get like 20 extra speed. So that really makes a big difference. So anyone with a 12-star Fiona, not only are they going to be stronger, but they have the potential to be faster. So just wanted to share with you that. Just going to go ahead out and eat with my family, and I will have some other videos. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you want me to cover. Right now, there's not too much going on. I did cover the magic box. Definitely think you should go with that. For this selection vault, I would not go with this. I was just checking out the different rewards. Nothing really worth it. If you were really looking for the most value, I think this one gives you the most value. Normally costs 8,000 each, so that's 40,000. But even then, it's just not that. It's just 30,000 diamonds. It's very expensive still. It is a savings though, so I do want to point that out. That's, in my opinion, the best value. May not be. Let me know in the comments what you think would be the best value. But other than that, nothing else. Waiting for the next event. We should be hearing about it soon. And I have been pushing my mercy down each day with the free pull, just trying to get it closer to 1. Maybe during the next one I'll pull for something. I'm looking for a moon fairy. If I can get one more copy of her, then I can get her to 12-star with a purchase from the elemental store. I do have a card, but I'm kind of trying to not burn all my resources at once. Where is that card? Right here. I do have a selector card, but I think I'm saving that for another hero for now. So that's everything. Please like and subscribe. Really helps me out, and have a wonderful day. And as always, just leave in the comment what you'd like to see, and take care.